In a very quiet backwater outside Ottawa in Canada, a small farm with only a handful of horses hosts part of the Lanark County Therapeutic program. It aims to provide a safe environment, introducing children and adults to the benefits and joys of the healing powers of the horse. And it is immediately evident that it does make a discernible difference to many lives.
I'm Amy Booth, and this is Willoway Farm. Therapeutic riding program is located here, has been for the last year. I'm a mother of a child in the program, and I'm helping do the administration. My son has autism, severe autism, and I'm a sort of try anything kind of person. It really worked for him. It was a little hard to get started, but a lot of things that we've tried haven't worked so much, but it was very calming for him, very therapeutic for him in a lot of ways, and he's been at it since 2007 now. So.
I'm Shauna Carlton, and I'm an instructor at the Lanark County Therapeutic Riding Program, and we're at Willoway Farm. We run a therapeutic riding program for riders aged 2 to 72 with mental and physical disabilities. They get a social aspect, they get strengthening physically with different disabilities. They also get work on memory and remembering different things and building their mental capacity.
We're doing therapeutic riding here, so people that are mobility challenged or developmentally challenged come out and we have a little fun. I've been riding now for about 7 years, and I started, for me it's a therapy. So it's a form of therapy for my issues, I guess. For me, because I have trouble with balance, my trunk control, so it's really good for me to get the core stabilized and reacting to balance issues. Mentally, it's great to get out and get some fresh air and have a little bit of fun and yeah, get you out of the house.
I've heard a lot about animals in therapy, different facets of therapy, and seeing eye dogs and pet therapy, but I was very surprised at how motivating it was for him. What you could get him to do on a riding day, how easily he would come around to your way of thinking with just the promise of getting on a horse. So that part of it was great, and the other part of it was that while he was up there, he was very, very calm and listening and interacting with the instructors. He was very happy to be there and grounded.
Horses are very patient, they're very forgiving, and they don't judge you. They just take you for who you are, and if you're kind to them, they're kind back to you, and they love to be around people, and they love the attention, and they're more than willing to do whatever you need, and they give you the freedom. There's all kinds of different personalities in the horses, and we do have a specific temperament that we want. We want ones that are quiet and patient and relaxed, and that are used to and okay with all kinds of different noises and sounds and objects around them, so that they're calm and quiet and suitable to be around these riders and can help these riders out. It's very special to see the changes that the riders go through and how they improve and relax and open up and become more involved in socially interacting with other people around the horses and with the horses themselves. We often get a lot of parents coming in here, and especially the riders, they're a little nervous of the whole situation at the beginning and how much more open they are when it comes to other things that they go out and do.
When I first started doing it, I wasn't nearly as mobile as I am now, and I started on a big Canadian horse, which is, it was like sitting on a couch or a sofa. So it was quite a stretch, let's say, to get up on that and get around. When I started with 2 sidewalkers. Now I'm able to go around, trot around a little bit by myself. So we go on trail rides, and yeah, I mean, unless you're completely afraid of animals, then why not try it? I can tell you from my personal experience that, I'll come in the beginning of the season after the winter and I'm a little bent over and stiff, but I walk out much straighter out, and the legs are, a little John Wayne-ish, but that's all part of the program. For me, that's good. The heat of the horse, the separation of the legs, the trunk, the balance, the up and down, the back and forth, it's all good.
A lot of them get to forget about their disability, especially kids that spend their lives in wheelchairs and whatever. It gives them the freedom. They get to go out and ride around a riding ring. In the summer, we get to go down the trail when it's dry enough, and they get to go and explore different parts of the world, really, they wouldn't be able to with either being in a wheelchair or having a walker, or just not having the freedom to get out and see things.
There are always things that children can do, biking or walking, or if you're physically able. Most of the children here are not, truthfully. At least a good half of them don't have legs that work, don't have eyes that see as yours or as mine do. And so having an able-bodied child is one thing. I can get him out. Most of these parents cannot. So they couldn't even go for a walk. They couldn't even put him in a pool. But they can put him on a horse and trust that the horse will be his eyes and his legs and get the job done.
Somehow they connect with the horse and they're more willing to open up and share with the horse and expand, and it just calms them and simplifies everything for them in their life somehow. I don't know how, but